Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Joe from Phandroid. It's the end of the week, but it's also the end of the month. And so I wanted to share my 10 favorite apps that I showed in the last month. Let's get right into it. Drawers is a nifty app that literally puts drawers on the side of your screen. So I've got two drawers set up here, and you can see little colored tabs on the side. You just pull one of those out, and there I've got some shortcuts. You can pull this one out too, and I've got some more shortcuts. And you can put as many of these as you want, up to 5. So you could do 5. There you see I got a bunch of different drawers on the side. You can choose how many apps will be in each drawer. And then to add one, you just tap on the number that's empty. Just pick an app. If you want to change an app that's already there, you can long press it and you can change it like that. And these drawers are here all the time no matter what you're doing. So you can just pull one of them out, launch an app, and you're good to go. So this app is called Drawers. Glitch is a photo editing app that adds a really cool glitch effect to your photos. So here's one that I've already did. You can see it's kind of like got that jagged glitchy stuff and like where the colors are all offset. All you do is you can take a photo or you can add one from your gallery. So let's say I'm gonna take this photo here. You got a bunch of different effects across the bottom that can like adjust the color and the severity of the effect. You can also go into the settings and like fine tune the RGB shift, how many lines there are, the intensity and the thickness, and then you can just save it. And it's a really cool glitch effect that you could use for like, profile photos, or maybe you just wanted to get something that looks a little neat. Glitch is awesome. The wallpaper that you're seeing scrolling behind my launcher here right now is called Pixelscapes. This is a 8-bit pixel animated wallpaper, which is like a landscape. So right now I've got this one, it's like a sailboat and you got some little islands and windmills and stuff. But if you go into the app, there's a couple different ones you can choose from. So this one is more of a tropical island. Here we go. We've got another one that is this kind of like winter scene. So there's a few different ones that you can choose from, and then there's a bunch of different options also. So you can adjust how fast each wallpaper scrolls, and then you can have the percent, so how much of the scene do you want to move when you scroll your home screen and tilt your phone and stuff like that. So Pixelscapes is a really cool live wallpaper that gives you awesome landscapes in 8-bit style. One of the new features of Android Oreo and on the Pixel phones is something called Now Playing, which basically it's always listening for songs in the background, and when it identifies a song, it'll put it on your lock screen and your notifications. Pretty cool for those times when you hear something and you're like, oh, I wonder what that song is. You don't gotta open up an app to find it. Well, Now Playing Tracker gives you a way to see all the songs that has identified. So you can open up and maybe there was a song earlier in the day that you couldn't remember. Pull up this app, see if it scanned it, and if it did, you can just tap on it, and then you can get information about it here. So I can go watch it on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play Music. So it's pretty cool because there's no way to natively do that to see all those songs, but this app lets you do it. Have you ever opened a specific app and it's just like way too bright and it blinds you? Or maybe you open a darker app and it's harder to read? Well, instead of adapting your brightness just on a general scale for all of your apps, Underburn is an app that will adjust the screen brightness based on the apps that you're using. So if you're opening up something that's really bright white, it's going to automatically dim the display. And if you're opening something that's really dark, it's going to brighten the display. It's kind of hard to show off in the video like this, but basically you give it a bunch of permissions because it's going to need to, modify stuff and be running all the time to see what's running. But you open up an app. So here I've got Instagram, which is kind of a predominantly white app, and it's dimmed down a little bit. We can open this with a darker app and it brightened up a little bit. So it works well, it works pretty fast, it just slowly adjusts the brightness. If that's something that is interesting to you, this app is called Underburn. Smart Wallpaper is an app that can rotate your wallpaper, but that's not that unique. What's cool about this app is how much you can rotate your wallpaper and different things. So for example, instead of just having a new wallpaper every day, you can go into much more detail. So you can do different weekdays. So here I've got it set up so a different wallpaper every day of the week. You can also do things like month. So maybe November you want a certain wallpaper, and then December you want that to change. You can even do it by Wi-Fi network. So depending on what network you're connected to, you'll see a wallpaper. Also, weather is something. So it's very much more than just like the average, every day you get a new random wallpaper. This is much more fine-tuned. What the Font is a really cool online service for identifying fonts. I use it a lot. But they now have an app, and with the app you can actually just point the camera at a font and it'll identify it with that. So we bring something up here, and we'll just take a picture. I'm going to identify the font in this logo, and I'm going to switch it around just because flip it. There we go. So then you just tap on the section that you want. So I'm going to tap on that. Tap the next arrow. It's going to find the font, hopefully in its index of fonts that it has. So now here we have a few different options that it thinks are best matches, and I can go through and look at these. That first one doesn't really quite match. The M is off. The A and the L are weird in the second one. The third one looks pretty close, so we could tap on that. Then we get information about what font it is, and if you want to go buy it. So this is called What the Font. Great app for finding fonts in the real world. Everyone has those times when you have a notification on your phone, you accidentally get rid of it, don't remember where it was from, don't remember what it was about, and it's kind of lost forever. Notification history is an app that lets you see those. So you go to the notification history, and here is a log of all the notifications that I've gotten. You can see the ones that are ongoing right now are bolded, but then your other ones are below, and you can see what apps they're from, when they came in, and all that good stuff. So you never have to wonder, hey, what was that notification from? Just pull up this app and you can bring it up again. It's called Notification History. If you're like me, whenever a new phone comes out, you kind of get a little jealous of it and maybe you want to make your own phone look like that. So this app is called Wallpaper, and it has stock wallpapers. So this is just stock wallpapers that come on phones. So like this one right here, I'm going to guess this is from a Galaxy phone. Yeah, Samsung Note 5. What do we got here? Here's some recent ones. This looks like it might be from a OnePlus phone. OnePlus 5. Pretty good. I guess there's a little game involved too. You can kind of guess where it's from. But it's just all wallpapers from that come on phones. So if you like some of these, you can get it. And also when a new phone comes out, they're added to this app, so you can get it. The app is called Wallpaper.
Dualix icon pack is a bunch of icons with this gradient color effect, kind of like a retro 80s vibe going on. So we'll go into the icons here, and there's a bunch of them. You got all different categories here. So these are photography apps. We got games, bunch of different games, communication apps, entertainment apps. So you can see they all kind of have the same gradient, very flashy, bright colors. It's a really cool look. There's also wallpapers, if you want to kind of get some wallpapers to go along with that theme. But this is called Dualix. It's a free icon pack. Check it out if you want to theme your phone like that.